my goodness. YouTube was giving me such a hard time. Hey, what's up? It is Tuesday, and I just got done with the second round interview, so I have no idea how that went, but wish me luck. I'm sick. I've been sick since Saturday. Heck, since Friday night. So if I sound weird, I cough, sneeze, I apologize in advance, but I wanted to stream something. So we're going to play some more Fears to Fathom clones. I found so many. This is the one that I saw. I saw Jacksepticeye play this one. Oh, this is not going to be a blind playthrough. I'm sure you'll be disappointed to hear. I was like, last time when we were playing Overcome Your Fears, I'm like, I saw Jacksepticeye play another Fears to Fathom clone. What was it? And it was this one, Terrors to Unveil. And while I was looking for this one, I found like 4 more. You know, X blank, you know, X2Z, or that fill this sort of like three word, hey Deanna, yeah, overcome your unveil, fathom your horrors, fathom your, yeah, there's just like, it's like formulaic, right? It's a template. It's gotta be 3 words. If there's what army mateys? I want to play. I would rather play. Well, no, I'm excited to play this garbage game, but I would also play Army Mateys. That sounds like a great game. So, first thing to notice, I went in here to click on settings. It doesn't do anything. Settings does nothing. Yeah, Deanna, I'm waiting for your new game that you'll be launching. Just grab Unreal 5, buy a bunch of assets or download a bunch of free assets, and slap it all together and sell it for Steam. Sell it on Steam for $3. So the settings do nothing. The goggles. The settings, they do nothing. So we're just gonna go to new game, and hopefully we can do the settings in the game itself. So, excuse me, the sickness. One thing these Fears to Fathom clones have also copied is the first episode's always free, right? I mean, a lot of Fears to Fathoms didn't start this. You know, I think Poppy's Playtime. I was trying to think of other episodic games. No, Bendy's cost money. Bendy costs money, but there's a lot of like indie horror games that follow this formula. First episode free, gotta pay for the rest. So we're just gonna play some of these first free entries of these Fears to Fathom clones. Oh yeah, I need to put something in. We're also raising money for Kevin, Willie, and his family. Pretty much indefinitely. I'll probably have this charity information up. Let me put it in the stream. I gotta pin it. Stream elements, my bot will show up occasionally. But I've pinned the link. And on YouTube, when there's a VOD, I'll put it in the description below. So, Kevin was diagnosed last year with ALS. It significantly changed his life. He and his family need a lot of help. I mean, not only affording medical care, but doing stuff around the house, making the house more accessible for Kevin, things like that. So anything you can donate would be greatly appreciated, even if it's $1. I know times are hard right now, everybody's struggling, but if you have $1 you could kick toward Kevin and his family, that would be greatly appreciated. Probably say something to this effect every stream. I'll get it down, it'll be a script, I'll just be able to rattle it off. All right, hello. Hi. My name is David. My name is David Hopster. I'm 20 years old. now, but what I'm about to share happened to me when I was. Hi, LSP 124. Gotta pin this in YouTube too. Vertical viewers, it always takes me on YouTube. It always takes me about a minute to respond because everything's always so slow. So sorry if you don't get an immediate response because I like to have captions, you know. Okay, David Hobster. He's 20 years old now, but what he's about to share happened to him when he was 15. You know, the kind where your parents trust you just a little too much. They were out of town, nothing new. They did it often back then. Said it would teach me independence. Yeah, I guess my parents left me alone when I was 15. That's not a big deal. I feel like 15 is really when your parents can start leaving you alone. I don't know if that's legal, but parents definitely do it. Especially if you think your kid's responsible or an introvert and doesn't go outside. If your kid's the type of kid who sits in her bedroom and watches Star Trek The Next Generation all day and just draws, it's pretty safe to leave her alone with some mac and cheese for a few days. Not to paint a specific example. It was supposed to be just another quiet night. Snacks, some games, maybe a movie if I didn't fall asleep first. Just for example. But that night wasn't like the others. Something happened. Something I still can't explain. It started off normal and ended with me running for my life. When I was 15, my mom was also a single mom at that point. And she was working like 2 jobs, and my brothers were both out of the house. They were in college. So my mom was working like late night shifts, overnight shifts, stuff like that. So I was left alone a lot. I grew up in the 80s, and we used to wheel around the neighborhood on our bikes, and nobody thought much about it, you know. I haven't slept the same since. We would just, as a cluster of kids, we would just disappear for like hours, you know, just go down to the school park, not even tell our parents where we were. As long as we came home at the right time, they weren't worried. Oh, I missed what that said. I guess I'm home alone again. Yeah. Didn't we already establish that? My mother must have left a note somewhere. Oh, are you waking up just realizing your parents had left you? This is kind of like Leaf's mom would just leave. But he wouldn't leave. She wouldn't leave him alone. Leaf would wake up and go up to breakfast, and his dad would be like, your mom went to Hawaii this morning. What? All right, mom's gone. I guess mom's gone to Hawaii again. Hello, honey. I didn't wake you up to greet you because you were sleeping. When you read it, call me. Sleeping on the sofa? A teen was prone to do that. I have to call my mom. What year is this? Do we have cell phones? I guess the phone upstairs will be upstairs in my room as usual. As usual. The phone is upstairs in my room. Not how people talk, but whatever. We're gonna get a lot of that. Oh yeah, there's no settings. There's literally no settings. So the VHS, the static quality of this game is going to destroy my bitrate. So if I seem crunchy, that's why. If my camera quality is real bad, it's because this static just destroys my bitrate. YouTube and Twitch hate this. I learned that the hard way playing New Vegas and uploading New Vegas videos. Because the desert of New Vegas basically just looks like static. So it would really mess up my rendering. The answer to that, for anyone who's curious, is to just record at a higher bit rate. But with streaming, you know, I'm a pleb. I'm pretty much limited to 6,000 kilobytes a second. So, the standard. Here's my phone. Right mouse button contacts. Old ass iPhone I got here. Mom?
Hello, honey. Are you awake now?
Hi, Mom. Yes, just now. Oh, I didn't.
Great. We arrived with your father a little while ago. It's beautiful here.
Yes, I would love to come, but I fell asleep.
I've left a list of things that need to be done by tonight, on the bed in our room.
Do I have to do them today? Can't it wait? Whatever.
Take care. I love you very much. If you need anything, call me immediately. Or ask Carla for help.
Okay, robot mom. I love you too. Wait, hold on. Who's Carla? Who's Carla? Anyway, I have to find the to-do list. I didn't check to see if this game used AI. So, if that was a real person talking... Okay, well, they don't have a disclosure. So I'll take them at face value. That definitely didn't sound like a real person. If it was, your inflections on your speaking are kind of weird. Where am I going now? I've seen this attic so many times. Is this my room? Is this just a study? Why is it so dirty? Yeah, I've seen this attic in other indie games I've watched people play. Like, you know, all these houses are assets you can buy and rearrange them. Yeah. Yep. If you're feeling froggy, you can buy these houses and change them around so they're not to stock. A lot of people don't. What is it? HQ Residential House? A lot of people just buy HQ Residential House and don't change it at all. I haven't seen a game with HQ Residential House in a long time though, so I think maybe fallen out of favor, or people learned that they need to rearrange the house. Okay, hold tab to see... Oh. Make dinner, clean your room, don't sleep late. Breaking news? What is it? Why are the ambient sounds so loud inside my house? It sounds like I'm in a park. I don't know if you can hear them, but it's just like... busy street. Okay. Make dinner. Really? That's all we got? 3 fish? Okay. Fish. I got too ambitious. I talked for half an hour during my interview and now I'm chatting here. Okay. Onion. Okay. Yeah, I had a second stage interview earlier. Which is why I'm on so late. So we'll see. I don't know how I did. I'm trying not to think about it. Excuse me. Every part of my face is like leaking right now. And this is a significant improvement from 2 days ago. So I'm like just cooking this on a plate. I'm putting the whole plate in the... Not the type of plate you can cook food on. Tuesday drop is a $1 contract. I bet I'm... Ooh, let me get in there. Hold on. It's Tuesday. This is the part of the stream. Oh, God. I'm going to be too late. It never goes live right at 2 p.m. for me. If I stream on Tuesdays, you gotta, like, be ready for me to do the... Hey, I got it. We can get some crunch wraps tonight, babe. Issues with how I'm cooking this food aside, this is already much better than Overcome Your Fears. It smells great. I can't wait to eat it. He's a very responsible teen eating fish on a bed of vegetables. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I guess I can close this. I've got a cough drop in my mouth now, so if it sounds like I've got something in my mouth, that's what it is. I probably won't stream for very long, just because I'm not going to be able to talk for very long. Ooh, Crunchwrap. Finally! Yeah, this is a responsible young man. Is this... Okay, but hold on. We'll do that. But this chair and this table combination... It looks very comfortable. But... This how your family eats? I have questions. I'm not gonna get answers, so... Eating sounds, check. I did a pretty good job cleaning the meat off of that bones. Wow, that food was delicious. I'm a good little chef here, aren't I? Where do I put this? Think? I'm trying. There we go. I also like how I watched fish instead of something edgy. Clean your room. Dude, that's the most annoying thing ever. I assume this is mom and dad's room, right? And this is my room? Or do I live in the attic? The doorbell. Someone's at the front door. If this is my room, I have questions. Where's my bed? Is there a bed up here? So you have like 3 sofas in the house, but not a bed for your son? You haven't bought a bed for your son? Hold on, I'm trying to figure out where my bed is. Yeah, I just don't have a bed. Is this Carla? Hi, David, I'm Carla. Hi, Carla. I'm your neighbor. I live right across the street. You didn't know who your neighbor... Fair. I don't know who my neighbors are either. Are you new to our neighborhood? Hey, weird. Yeah, I moved 2 weeks ago. Your mom said if you need anything, just let me know. So of all the neighbors in the neighborhood, this is the one your mom entrusted your safety to, the one that just moved in across the street 2 weeks ago and nobody really knows? What about like Old Man Carruthers next door or something? I gotta blow my nose just a second. What about Dave on the other side of the house, you know? Thank you very much. PYVM. Oh, so this is Carla my mom mentioned on the phone. Anyway, I'm tired. I'll take a nap for an hour and then clean my room. So where are we taking a nap? On mom and dad's bed? Oh, nowhere in particular. I just pass out. Why am I out here? Am I having a dream? You know, sometimes it's really nice just to be by yourself. Did I fall asleep on the porch like an old man? Yep. This is the most important part of Fears to Fathom to Clone. Absolutely, you got it. This is really what truly made Fears to Fathom notable games. It was the eating sounds. Okay, now what? Ah, that hit the spot. Really refreshing. Made me jump a little. Yes, Carla? Geez, you nearly gave me a heart attack. Sorry about that. It's just that your mom wasn't answering her phone, so I came to check if everything is okay. Her phone probably still doesn't have signal. Still. I see. Wait, were you outside my house earlier? Oh, I was sleeping. I just woke up. I'm pretty sure I heard someone whistling right outside my door. This is another thing. They all whistle, right? Everyone's always whistling. It could have just been your imagination. I don't even know how to whistle. I feel like Carla's the true protagonist of this game. It's like a reverse Fears to Fathom, where I have to worry about poor Carla. Yeah, you're probably right. Anyway, I need to go. If you need anything, I'll be right across the street. You got your hanging participle? Is that what that is? Like, I'll go with? Your dangling modifier? What do they call those? Anyway, they're generally considered acceptable to use as long as they make sense. I'll be across doesn't make sense. I'll go with because of its common usage makes more sense. What am I doing? Am I cleaning my room yet? What do you want me to do? I was too busy talking. Hi, kitty. Game of the year. Yeah, hi, kitty. Oh, we can only pet him once? I can't remember what I was doing, and now my task list won't show me anything. Well. Turn that on. Can I call my mom? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Dangling participle is a phrase I know. Is it for that? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm not sure. What am I doing? I was too busy goofing off, and now I don't have any clear indicator of what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to be eating again? Am I supposed to be calling my mom because she wasn't answering Carla's phone calls? The phone is gone. Okay, so I can't call my mom. Can't clean my room. I can't go past this. Okay. And tab doesn't pull open anything. I can't cook more food. Whoa, someone cleaned my dishes while I was asleep. Was I drinking water? Is that what I was supposed to do? Yeah, this game's really leaning into the eating sounds, huh? Looks like I have to clean my room now. Why is that in quotes? Nothing else has been in quotes, right? Oh, he's looking out my window. He's looking in. He's looking in. That doesn't look like Carla. Well, time to clean my room. Well, there it goes. Reminder, feed the dog. We don't have a dog. Aircraft bill of sale. Okay. You know, this is a pretty normal thing for a 15-year-old to have. Why do I have my evacuation plan for my office that I work in, I guess? My aircraft bill of sale that I bought as a 15-year-old. And security manual. Naval criminal investigation for the USS Palulu. I don't think I think the dev just slapped this up and well the dev put up the reminder feed dog, I feel like, and then everything left everything else. You know, sometimes I think these devs just put this shit in this game so we comment on it. It's just like to troll people who like actually look around and comment on it. Because they're getting what they want, right? These are garbage games. But people play them because they're free and then they put them up on YouTube to make fun of them, right? Wait a second. Did I see? No, I just saw the chair. Okay. So part of these, I always like look at these games. Like X17, that game was a troll game, absolutely. 100%. So leaving mistakes in and making something bad on purpose is like a great engagement, right? Strategy. I don't know what your long-term situation goal is, because now when I play this game, I'm just going to expect every game you make after this is going to be the same. So I'm not incentivized to spend money on your games. So it's a double-edged sword. Great, you release something for free, people are gonna upload videos of it. What am I doing now? I cleaned up my room. He said, I guess that'll do it. And then, did I get anything else? What do you want me to do now? Want me to eat another fish? Too bad I can't. Again with these houses, only one bathroom downstairs. Seems like a pain in the... I guess do the parents have a bathroom? Maybe. But I can't open this door, so I suspect the parents have the bathroom. Oh, here it is. Mom and Dad have a bathroom. What is this then? That's the bathroom. Is this another walk-in closet? Interesting. Is Dad a writer? What's going on? I think his mom could be a writer. I don't know why I'm being so sexist about it. Oh, press tab for 3 seconds to leave the game. Oh, am I playing a scary game inside a scary game? Oh. Oh, I gotta find 3 keys? I could get jump scared? Ugh, this fisheye lens is making me not feel so great. Oh, it's so bloody. Okay, 2. This is where we started? Okay. 2. 3. Find the basement. Well, I already know where it is. Nope, not going back to that game. I'll check the fridge to see if there's anything to eat. So I used to be a lot jumpier when I played scary games. We played Amnesia. Oh, I didn't play Amnesia. I watched Leaf play Amnesia. I made Leaf play PT. But the more I watch other people, there's a thought before I start one. The more I watch other people play scary games, the more it desensitizes me to it. Like, I couldn't watch horror movies. I just couldn't. But then I used to watch them at Donnie Dirk's. Donnie Dirk's would turn the volume down, right? Because it's a bar. It was a zombie themed bar. And they would have scary movies up in the bar. So I would just sit and watch them without the sound on. And scary movies aren't actually very scary when there's no sound. So I saw a lot of horror movies at Donnie Dirk's drinking whiskey waters with the volume off. And that sort of like desensitized me. I got nothing to eat. Yeah, I guess we don't want to eat fish again. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, can I close that? Oh, we don't get to walk to the mini mart? I was looking at the Steam reviews for the Overcome Your Fears game we played last week. And one comment was like, "Oh, if you walk diagonally, then you go faster for when you're walking to the convenience store." I was like, that game's so short. It's an hour long, and walking to the convenience store takes like 5 minutes of the entire game. If that. Walking there maybe takes a minute, walking back takes a minute. How fast are you trying to how impatient are you in Overcome Your Fears where you're like, walk sideways to make this go faster? I'm like, if you had to walk to the store like 5 times, maybe. Classic burglar outfit. I like your burgle fit, bro. They got the lo-fi hip-hop. I better take a shopping bag with me. Shopping bag or basket? Cola. Do they have Bacchus here? No Bacchus. Let's see. This guy has a different asset pack than Overcome Your Fears. Ketchup? This ketchup? Do I have to get them in order? Where's the cola? Wow, he is really thinking about that fruit cereal, huh, bud? Oh my god, I can't tell what anything is. Peanut butter? Isn't that peanut butter? Why can't I grab anything? I literally can't grab anything. What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's start with chips. Chips should be pretty easy to identify, right? Chips. I can't pick them up. What the heck? Am I bugged out? I am my new Nation. Alright. That dude's part of Tiv Nation. You're part of Trav Nation? Is that what your shirt says? Mate? Made in Trav Nation, I guess. I literally can't pick anything up. I don't know what to do. I'm not getting any chips, right? I might have to look this up. What are we playing? Terrace to an... Do I have to like pick up the one specific one that's right? I guess I wasn't looking at the right cola. Annoying sandwich. Yo, you got your sandwiches out on the shelf? Yeah, Tears to Unveil. Luckily, I was about to look it up, but I guess you gotta pick things up in the order, and I had to click the cola just the right way. Can we talk about how these sandwiches are out on the shelf and not in the refrigerator? Alright, we're gonna be sick later, so that's fine. What'd you do this weekend, honey, while we were gone? Well, I ate a room temperature convenience store sandwich and got wicked sick. Threw up all over. Made a huge mess of the place. Orange juice. What? What kind of shopping list is this? Alright. You know, maybe we got bread at home. Orange juice. Find our shelf-stable orange juice here. That's fine. You know, I bet there's shelf-stable orange juice. Where is it, though? Wine. Cola. There we go. And or peanut butter. Alright. Bro is high. Shopping high. Hey there, did you find everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. I have my suspicions about this scan using generative AI, but I won't make a formal accusation. I'll mark it down on my little clue sheet, you know, but I won't make a formal accusation. Let's see. Yes, of course, sir. Being very formal. 1760. Perfect. Thanks. You too. Oh, it got real dark out. Jump scare. Nope. On the way home, I felt really strange. It was like there were eyes on me. I felt like someone was watching me, but I thought it was just in my head. Took everything I had to not start singing Cranberries song. I felt safer when I got home. I better put the groceries in the fridge. Perfect. I got sleepy. Before I go to sleep, I should lock the front door. Just to be safe. Well. Hi. That's not Carla. Whoa, dude's got some sleeves. Ooh, I scared you. Wish you'd seen your face. What the hell? Is this our high school friend? Is this our junior high friend? He's got full sleeves? Since you're home alone, thought it'd be fun to play a joke on you. I didn't really laugh, but okay. We're gonna do anything today? Let's go for a walk. You know, teens. They love their walks. You mean go to the walk to the park? Where we sit around maybe on the tires and smoke some cigarettes or just like talk about boy stuff or whatever. I can't today. I have to stay home. I see. Maybe I'll come by later and join you. Cool, just don't ever scare me like that ever again, bro. Look at the way he walks. I love him. Look at him go. You know, that's hard. Making games is hard. At least I gave him a walk animation. Jeez, that gave me a scare. Come on, bro. Better find something to cover the glass on the front door. What? Yeah. He's wearing his, my parents have a window blind for glass on the storage room. Is that what's upstairs? Got his, wheelies on. He's wheeling away. Is that what this room is? The storage room? Oh, upstairs? Got so ominous now that it's nighttime. Also, why isn't this blind just a part of your door? Why isn't this just something that's on your door all the time? Nice, precious family heirloom. Is this okay? Is this where you put your fancy porcelain vases? Just up in the attic? Where your like teen kid plays video games? Storage room. In this room too. Ooh, I am getting tired. I can tell I am still sick, but for the, you know, other than the obvious, sounding sick, coughing, hacking. Like, I've been at the computer for an hour and a half. That is too much. Where's the storage room? The closet? Excuse me. Bro, I don't know where the storage room is. Why didn't you say closet or attic or... Okay, you can see the stars in the mirror. Very beautiful. It's fine. I'm sure English isn't a second language for this dev. But if English is a second language, can you have someone look over your script to make sure it makes sense? Because I don't know what you mean by storage room. I like how the sound loops too. So it's this, roughly this shaped, right? I feel like it should be jumping out at me. What am I missing? Nothing in the closet. I'm just looking everywhere now. Still breaking news. Still can't get in here. I don't feel like my bedroom counts as my... Is it a bedroom if there's no bed? Okay. Let's move slower and look around. It might also be like a roll. Why is this just not on the door already? Great, now I can go to sleep. Did we lock the door? Alright, time to go to our couch room. Where do we sleep? Just on the sofa? Oh my god. Carla? Knocking at the door. Ready for a jump scare? Oh, it's not Jake. Good evening. Sorry to bother you at this hour. I'm your neighbor. Hello, how can I help you? Are your parents here? Yes, they're here. Can I come in? It's cold out here. I'm sorry, that's not possible. This is so fierce to fathom. There's like a guy, there's a hiker. He's like, "Oh, the weather out here," this is the last one, right? Can't remember what the last one's called, the best one in the series. Does it he I think the last one in the series, he really took everything he learned making the previous like 3 or 4 and made like a fuller game. But there's a hiker who was like, "Oh, it's so cold out here. Will you please let me in?" And you're like a single woman in the house. And you're like, fuck no." And he's like, "Oh, you'll pay for this. You'll remember this you'll be so sorry. You're such a terrible person. I need to get inside. Come on now." I said, "No, my parents won't let me. I don't think anyone's coming." "What did you say?" "No, hide. Oh, I better go hide under my parents' bed." I have to get through the front door quickly. Was no microphone meter, so I wasn't sure if it was reading my mic. Whoa, he really broke the door down. Holy shit. I survived. I escaped from the intruder. Wow, that one was even shorter. 50 minutes? Thankfully, I managed to get away in time. Carla had already called the police after hearing the screams. So, okay, this was actually worse to overcome your fears. This was actually worse. Overcome your fears, you actually like fix the door. There's actually more than one character to suspect, even though it's plainly obvious. Think about overcome your fears. You meet 2 people. One of them is gonna be the bad guy, and he's like, "Oh, the creepy guy, he's gonna be the bad guy. He's setting you up to think that the neighbor is gonna be the bad guy." But the unexpected twist is as the neighbor you talk to once. It's not an unexpected twist if you only have 2 characters. You have a 50-50 chance. Either it's gonna be the guy that he's making you believe it is, or it's not gonna be the guy he's making. If it's a twist, then it's not gonna be the neighbor. It's gonna be someone else. This game, who was the intruder? They caught the intruder. He was hiding in my room. I don't even want to think about what could happen if I'd gone in there. So overcome your fears at least tried to have a twist. As cumbersome and poorly executed as it was, that dev tried. This person, who's the intruder? Who was the intruder? We never saw a face. We didn't have to use our mic. We didn't have to do any mini games, you know. There was like it's hard to believe that there's a game out there that copies Fears to Fathom even worse than Overcome Your Fears. Uh if episode 1 kept you on edge, it didn't. Don't forget to add Terrors to Unveil episode 2 to your Steam wish list. If this interested in you, here it is. Wishlist episode 2. I have to say, Overcome Your Fears set a pretty low bar, and somehow Terrors to Unveil fell below that bar. Okay, I think I have another one. I said I was gonna I didn't want to sit up so much anymore. I do actually have Fears to So what I was gonna do is I was gonna actually haven't played Fears to Fathom. I was gonna play all these garbage clones first and then reward myself by playing Fears to Fathom, even though I know um how Fears to Fathom works. So we have stories to tell. We have creepy waves. Creepy waves almost seems a little too not like okay. I think stories to tell might be more Fears to Fathomy. So let's try this one. Um, and then I also downloaded a bunch of Backrooms games. I downloaded a bunch of weird indie horror games that were free because I was like, sure, why not? Oh, okay. Let me check before we play Stories to Tell. Let me make sure it doesn't have an AI disclaimer. It does not. Some of these other ones I downloaded do. I'll have to get rid of them. Okay, play now. Missing executable.
Dude, that was creepy, man.
He's got queso as the. How do you missing executable? How do you install a game on my computer and then don't have the executable? What? What? How's local files? Great start. I installed your game, and then when I go to launch it, that's because it's nested in folders wrong. Oh my god. Okay. So I gotta go in here and I gotta launch it manually because they've messed up the file, how the files are organized. Something I'm used to with mods for Fallout and Skyrim. This is Stories to Tell Grayville Stay. I do have the alpha builds for the other Stories to Tell. So if this one makes us laugh, we can always play the other ones too. You know, I don't know if they're done or not, or they're alpha, so no. Okay, all right, here we go. Let me switch over the source. Stories to Tell. Here we go. Let's see. Graphics. Low. We can do high. We can do ultra. And unfortunately, I can't turn off any eating sounds or anything like that. So, okay, back. Play. Stories to Tell. Installment with 1L1. Grayville Stay. Stories to Tell is a psychological horror game series developed by a 15-year-old kid. If that's true, congratulations. I'm happy for you. You've made a video game. When you're 15, you usually don't have your own ideas. Usually when you're 15, you start your creative process by copying things you love. So if you are in fact a 15-year-old, we'll see how this is. Based on a dream or nightmare that I as a developer had. Duration 15-20 minutes. Now if you're saying you're 15 years old, but you're actually like a 30-year-old man to garner some like sympathy. Hi, my name is Zebax on the internet. I had this nightmare on the summer of 2023. I clearly remember that I was going to a house in the middle of the forest. There is where the nightmare began. Like the guy who makes all those backroom YouTube videos. He was 16 when he started, and now he's 20, and he was the director of the actual Backrooms movie that just came out. That's pretty fucking dope. You know? Okay, what am I doing? Oh, we got 2 houses. Man, you live I hope this is like your family. Because there's no way you live all the way out here just to have a neighbor. Right? So I hope you own all this land and this is like your family member's house. Oh. Oh, the control is not great. The door was locked. The key is under the toolbox. Oh, I gotta be honest. I'm gonna try my best to get through this one. But it is making me nauseous. Under the toolbox? All right, we already got more than tears to unveil. Excuse me. I remember I had just walked through the door, and the moment I stepped inside, I urgently needed to use the bathroom. Before that, I had to throw out the trash. Man, just go pee. It's fine. The trash isn't going anywhere. Aw, someone made it messy. Okay. Oh, God. The way the camera swings is like... Okay, here's zoom. Can I not use the bathroom? Oh, do I have to take the trash out? I thought when it faded to black, it just did it automatically. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I'm trying not to make it so difficult. I hadn't picked up... Oh, I need 2 garbage bags? Okay. Where's the other one? Upstairs? Also, why are your books so messy? I like the way he flings the door, but... Wow. My little baby coughs. I'm trying not to cough too hard into the mic. I feel like, have I seen Gary play this? This seems oddly familiar. We'll see. Oh my God. I like how the sound sting is what got me. The sound sting happened first and then he popped into view like a half a second later. Like, you just startled me with a loud noise. You know? Oh. Holy shit, you scared the hell out of me, man. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to startle you, sir. Who are you? Jesus Christ, you just can't sneak up on people like that. Who are you? Officer Wood, Grayville Police Department. Yeah, GBT, I'm undercover. Yeah, that's why you're wearing your uniform, huh? Not wearing your uniform. Undercover out here in the middle of the goddamn woods? Yeah, I know how it sounds, but we've got a situation. A suspect escaped earlier tonight. Kind of suspect. Murderer. Very dangerous. He killed a family not too far from here. We think he might be hiding around the area. Right, we got suspect number 1. You okay, man? You look kind of, I don't know, shaken up. I'm fine. Just keep your doors locked, all right? Don't open for anyone. All right. Did you see anyone out here tonight? Anyone walking by? Maybe knocking on your door? Just you, bro. No, just me. Why? Because if you do, don't scream. They like it when you scream. Oh, just kidding. Rough night. Excuse me. That is not how a police officer. If you're an undercover cop, you're really bad at your job, or you're the murderer. You're either an incompetent police officer. I feel like that's redundant. Or you're the murderer. I have to blow my nose just a second. Has anyone ever heard of a competent police officer? Oh, fuck the cops, man. Right, yeah, I should probably take the trash out now. Also, you don't need to be undercover. If you're out here searching for a murderer, you need to have your cars. You need to have like 30 cars out here, all with your sirens on, trying to like move him into an area like a fucking sheep. Also, get the fuck away from my house, bro. All right, is he still there? Oh, he's gone. I guess it was too much effort to animate him walking away. Just have him poof. Just have him walk away and poof. You're saying I left my front door open and left line of sight of that guy, and now he's gone. Some people got no survival instincts. Now what? I gotta pee. Now I gotta piss. I've been holding it in. Thank God. I had to pee since I got home. I've been holding it. That guy nearly scared the piss right out of me. All right. Now what? After I finished going to the bathroom, I had to do some homework on my computer. All right, is that upstairs? Are we a college student? Is this my house? Do I live alone? I have a brass... Okay. I have a brass bed frame. I appear to live alone. I got no light switches. And I gotta do my homework on my computer. Am I like a 15-year-old homeowner? Am I like a 20-year-old in college? Like, what is going on here? 12:42 a.m. I heard a noise downstairs while I finished my homework, so I had to go check. I mean, if a 15-year-old made this, that's fair, because 15-year-olds don't know how the world works. You would just mash together what you've seen in media, right? Jump scare. No? Jump scare. Is there someone in my shower? Okay, I guess we'll just go back to doing homework rather than checking it out. Seems perfectly normal to me. I remember the sink turning on. I had to go and check before finishing my homework. He left so much water in my sink. Oh my gosh, I had to drain it all. Irresponsible. What are you, defrosting a turkey? Good lord. Yeah, no shit, there's someone in your bathroom. Am I just gonna go back upstairs and work on my homework after this? Alright, time to write my essay. While I did my homework, the generator switched off. I had to turn it on. You know, I think this is a thing with horror media. Is they make the protagonist... I will say this kid has... Look, the shower curtain's different now. This kid has made the protagonist the type of protagonist you yell at through the screen. Always classic. Classic horror protagonist. So good job on that. Like, it's to a certain point where, like, you have no sense of self-preservation, and you deserve to die, right? Get to a certain point with horror. Here? Oh, very straight line. We aren't even hooked up to utilities out here. That's how far out we live. We don't even have utilities. We're living on a generator. We're living on a generator. And we got a neighbor with the porta potty in their front yard. I feel ripped off Where's the generator? This looks like the exact same generator from Voices of the Void. It probably isn't. No, wait, is this Unreal? Yeah. I think, he may have just, in Voices of the Void, I think Dr. Nose actually, like, took care to alter his assets. Let's take a look. I can't crouch. It is it's different. It's just generators look the same, you know. I need gas, is that what I said? I was too busy thinking about Voices of the Void. A clearly superior game. What am I doing now? Go back and watch my stream. Okay. Is it out of gas? Is that what I missed? Because I can't pull the handle. Where do I keep gas? Hopefully not inside the house. This garbage. I actually have to watch my stream. I have to go back and watch my own to see what it is. God. How embarrassing. Okay, let me go. Okay. Go up to the generator. I remember having, oh my God. I remember having gasoline in a closet in my room. Are you kidding me? You keep, okay, I think I did watch someone play this. Because I was like, I remember thinking, how are you keeping canisters of gasoline in your bedroom? That's so unsafe. On so many levels. What are we doing here? You keep your canisters of gas outside where you can't inhale fumes, and if it starts on fire for some reason, it's not more fuel to burn your house down. Again, 15-year-old wouldn't know that. Cut this 15-year-old some slack. Looking at the decisions made, I do actually believe this person's 15. All right. Bro. Dude. Easy, I didn't mean to startle you. Seriously, you jumped me twice now. I don't even know if you're a real cop. He's right. I am, I swear. Where's your badge? I need to check the area. It's not safe. Show me your badge. Show me your badge. Check the area at my shed? I like this. I like this writing. So far, my biggest gripes with the game are what the 15-year-old dev doesn't know, he doesn't know. So he can't put it in his game, right? But he's asking the right questions. The character dialogue is actually infinitely more believable than Overcome Your Fears or Terrors to Unveil. Yeah, there's a problem. Someone dangerous got out tonight. Escape. Yeah, I know. How dangerous are we talking? You already told me this, bro. Very. Yeah, he killed people already. I know. And you're just casually walking around my property? I'm making sure you don't run into him. Yeah, I get it. Weird night. Just stay alert. Don't let your guard down. I woke up because there was a very loud noise coming from the portable toilet outside. I decided to go see what the fuss was all about. What am I writing? Caterpillars? Huh. I want to read my essay. Alright. I'm sorry if this is really dark. I can't change the gamma. I'm probably gonna have to, when I post the VOD. I'm just gonna have to lift the gamma for the whole video. So annoying. It's nice when there's options and I can do the gamma. Is someone knocking inside the porta potty? All right. Doing my diagonal walk, speed strats. Yes, hello? Why the hell are you here? Oh, I'm just checking the plumbing. I thought might be clogged. What are you doing on your knees? Just trying to reach something, you know, drop my wrench. Why would you be out here alone at this hour? Look, it's nothing really. You should get going. Dangerous out here tonight, huh? I don't buy it. What are you really doing? I said nothing. Just be quiet, all right? What the hell is going on? First a cop jumping out at me twice, and now some guy kneeling in a porta potty. Oh, I must be going crazy. Yo, bro. You don't live here. I would actually call 911 right now. And I'd be like, okay, first of all, I got a guy out here saying he's an undercover cop. Second of all, I got a guy trespassing on my neighbor's property acting real weird in a porta potty. I'm not a big proponent of calling the cops. But in this case, I sure would. I mean, like, I don't think this is like a mentally unwell transient person. It could be, but I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah, dude, call the cops. We got a phone? Where's our phone? Oh, we're so responsible. Look, we rinsed out our bottles and our beer cans for recycling. Oh, by God, he's done it. The 15-year-old has put groceries in the refrigerator. Look at this. Sure, it's a lot of, you know, we live out in the boonies. Looks like we got a lot of berries. Is this like strawberry milk? God, it's so dark. We got regular milk, strawberry milk. We got chips in the fridge. Sure, whatever. We want to keep them fresh. Got some, looks like some nice dark beer. Canned salmon. I don't know. Some sushi. Got all these eggs. This 15-year-old gets more credit than like the last two devs. And look. Okay, look. Real chairs at a table like normal people. A real living room set up like normal people. This kitchen looks real. A little clipping here, but that's fine. You know? I don't know about all the cleaning. I guess maybe you're just cleaning your bathroom. Like the art's nice, you know? Not weird art. The type of art I would put up, but maybe this person's a 60-year-old grandma, you know? Got the brass bed frame. These are her grandkids riding the elephant at the zoo. These are her two dogs, Toby and Alexander. Alexander's a little rascal. He likes to run around and chase the chickens at grandma's. Toby sleeps a lot. You know, he's getting up there. He's not feeling too well. We just let him take a lot of naps. All my books put in the bookshelf fine in. So I have no idea what book I'm looking for. Here's my phone. Let's call the cops right now. Do. Guess we can't. Time to work on our homework. Time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. 3 a.m. An hour later, 4:27 a.m. It was being a very strange night. I woke up because of loud noises in the room next door. The room next door. We got a hider in the house. We got a Gary Busey. For as many times as I reference that movie in my real life, I really should watch it. I was terrified when I heard someone in the room next to mine. I had to get out of the house as soon as possible. So who do we think it is? Do we think it's the weird guy in the porta potty or the undercover cop? Or a third option, someone we haven't been introduced to yet. Again, we only know 2 people, so it's gonna be one of the 2. I guess it's the porta potty guy. This is how my nightmare ended. I got stabbed and woke up immediately. I hope you liked the game. I don't think this is a good game. I think it's better than the last 2 games we played, though. Checkpoint. Let's leave the house. Thank God. Thank God for the checkpoint. Yeah, I went to inspect the noise next door instead of leaving the house. And I got stabbed. We'll get ending number 2. Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready to run. So this game doesn't have any mechanics. I guess I had to find the key and I had to refill the gas in the generator. But it doesn't have any hiding mechanic. Or stealth mechanic. Oh, maybe it does now. The door was locked. I had to find another way out of the house. I thought about finding something that could break my bedroom window and climb out. Like an axe or something. Huh? I don't think it's using it. Because that's not obvious. I jumped out the window knowing there was someone in my house. You know, endings are hard. Endings are hard to write. I hope you like the game. The one where he stabs me has got more to it than this. Okay, so of the 3 games we've played of the 3 Fears to Fathom clones we've played so far, Overcome Your Fears, Terrors to Unveil, and whatever this is. I hate to say it, but Overcome Your Fears is actually okay. It's actually the best, because I had mini games, and it actually tried to set up being suspicious of people. This one I'd put second, because the house looked like normal people lived in it. The character, the hero of the story, dialogue was believable. Even though it didn't have like any mini games. And I would say Terrors to Unveil was the worst, because you don't even know the killer. Like, the killer's just a black shadow and you don't do anything in the game. You put up a window, blind. There was no eating in this game, right? Thumbs up. Thumbs up to no eating sounds in this game. All right. I have run on energy. I gotta go lay down and play some Coral Island. My congestion just getting worse and worse as the time goes on. So, yeah, I'm gonna go lay down on top of a cat. So I guess thanks for playing some terrible games with me. I got a few more in the kitty that we can play later this week. I'll be back to. I'm trying to wake up a little earlier. How it goes. So maybe if I can wake up at 10 a.m. All right, I'm leaving now. Okay, bye.